Okay, so what I wanted was a shady area for my shade-loving plants. So I put this sunshade up, minimizing or not taking seriously enough the harm that can come from just a little bit of a gap. I now have fixed it by putting this bamboo, but let me show you something. Yesterday I had this beautiful pothos over in that area, and it just got cooked to death. Look at that. Um, and it's because there was just that little gap between the sunshade and the house. And there was also a big gap between the two sunshades. I had this sunshade up already to protect this plant. And then when I put this sunshade up, I thought that would be enough. But all this area was, everything under here was getting burned as well. But not any longer. This bamboo is perfect. I'm really pleased with this little idea I came up with. And it was really quite simple. I just put a zip tied a bamboo cane to the same hardware where the sunshade was. Back there and up here. And then I just zip tied the next cane to the first cane and the third cane to the second cane and so on. So now this whole area, now I can put plants back along this wall, no longer in fear that they're gonna get cooked from that gap. And again, I'm really pleased with all the bamboo here. That's gonna make a huge difference. And so simple, really. I mean, just zip tied it. And you can be as neat as you want. You could do a much better job than I did. I really wasn't trying to make it look neat. I just wanted to block the sun. So the objective has been met. And I'm fortunate enough to have bamboo in my backyard, but depending on where you are, people are always giving this stuff away on Craigslist because it can be so invasive and kind of annoying. But mine is the kind that it's clumping bamboo, which means it will spread somewhat, but not nearly as bad as others. So it's always nice when you can use existing. By the way, this is another use I did with not my bamboo, but other bamboo through making these fence panels, which I think are super cool. A little bit of polyurethane on there, and they're a few years old and are holding up just fine. But now the fun begins, where I can put and then this tacky thing, it's not so great looking, but it serves its purpose quite well. I just wanted some kind of a barrier. And I may take that down and put bamboo in its place. But for now, it's fine. And for now, I get to put this flower bed back together, knowing it will be protected. Okay, so now that the area is safe again, I brought my plants back, and shouldn't have to worry about them anymore. They should be safe from the direct sunlight. What I'm going to do next, though, is go ahead and get one more of these fabric things. They're only 20 bucks on Amazon. And I do have another post, so I might as well put it next to it so I can do something with this area. I've always hated how that looks. I just haven't decided how to cover that up yet. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and probably get one more sunshade. In fact, the plants that are here, that's as close to the edge as I'm gonna get, because they'll still get burned from the sun coming from that direction downward. But this area at least should be good. My pothos, my I always forget the name, rugosums, philodendron rugosums, sigoniums, more sigonium, more sigonium, more sigonium. And that, for those who don't know, let me show you where these sigoniums came from. This is where my sigoniums come from. When I bought this house, somebody had planted these along this fence, and I didn't know what they were, and I didn't like them at first. So I kept ripping them off the wall. And if you look, there's absolutely no roots going from the plant to the ground. None. That's nothing. Okay, that possibly might be something. But all the roots are pretty much right here. And this plant is fine with all the large amount of sun that it gets, because that's how it got used to it. But my other ones need more shade. But these things are just amazing. You just one little cutting and they just take off. And I also discovered that they can do just fine as an aquatic plant. I took it out of its pot, rinsed all the dirt off, just stuck it in this thing with some gravel, put it down here, and it just seems quite content. Versatile plant. So that's it. Just wanted to give the update on how to fill in gaps for sunshade using bamboo. And I'm not even going to bother to cut the zip tie tails off. Who the heck cares? No one's going to notice. Yeah, this is cool. I like it. All right, thanks for watching.